Good morning, everybody. This is the third time I've tried to make this video. Our internet provider is CenturyLink. Anybody that has CenturyLink understands my frustration with them. A 10-minute video, if I try to upload it from my laptop or on our Wi-Fi, could literally take 12 to 15 hours to do. Sometimes better than others, but you know, I usually have to go somewhere else to hook up to somebody else's Wi-Fi to upload videos. So if I do it off my cell phone and just go straight from recording it to uploading it, it's not that bad. But I opened this up because my wife said it wasn't working real good. I plugged it up, it was running, the wheel was turning, everything seemed to be working. So I went ahead and opened it up. The belt was on, everything seemed to be in place, but this little cover piece right here and the red thing was not on it. And if you look at that, that's all it is. It's just two pieces of plastic. You don't realize exactly what that does. Once I put this on and fastened it back on where it wouldn't come off, it immediately started. It was working before, it just wasn't working well. Now it really pulls good. But I'm gonna open it up just to show anybody that doesn't know some things about it. But one thing that I did when I opened this up is this right here. This is it's a little catch pin or a little one of them. Let's see, right there you go. That little button right there, mine was stuck. And I took a screwdriver and I pushed it until it finally broke loose. But when it did, it bent the little bar inside. So I want to show you, in case you do that, how you can fix that. Because once that's bent, this will not stay in there. It'll just keep popping out. That's all it does. But you can pull this out of your way. All I did to fix that, I know not everybody has these, but if you don't have one, you can go to Harbor Freight and get a pop rivet set. They're real cheap and you don't realize how handy these things are. That's all that was in there was a pop rivet holding that pin in. So I drilled that out, pulled the thing out, bent it back and test fit it to make sure it was gonna work. And then put another rivet in. So now it works. That's fixed. And these power heads are real simple. Not much to them at all. And I'm gonna try to rush through this video because it's not really that much to look at, and I'm not gonna run it through and do any kind of edits or anything, so I can try to just make it short and get it uploaded. But your belt is real simple to change. You put a new belt on it and it'll line itself up. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. It'll do its own thing. But this just pops out, and that's pretty much all it is. I thought when I started using it, it was making some kind of a funky noise from this side, and I thought it may have been a bad bearing, and it still could be, I don't know. But that just slides off. There's two little washers right there. They'll fall off, right there. Those little washers will fall off. So I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, but just take those off and go ahead and slide those back on the same way they came off, like that. I got to looking inside of here and it looked like it had a whole bunch of lint and just years of I don't know, thread, hair, whatever, all packed in there. I'm not so sure that's what it was. It's possible that it was a packing material to go around for maybe noise reduction or something like that. I don't know. But I pulled it all out and to see if it would make any kind of a difference. And I don't know if it did or not. Maybe it took pressure off of it, but it spins a lot easier, but it didn't fix the noise. If you have any problems with the wheel that holds the belt, this is a left-hand thread. So the lefty loosey righty tighty does not work on this right here. This is a righty loosey lefty tighty. So if you have to pull this off, you unthread it by turning it to the right. This pops out, but I don't know if you can see. Hold on, I don't know if you can see the thread, that packing stuff up in there. And I'm thinking that's most likely packing material for noise reduction or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's trash, but this goes back on, like I said, left-hand thread. These can only go one way. They're tapered, they angle down, and they slide in place like that. And then you just put your belt back on. And like I said, your belt, it self-aligns, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But I was thinking, if you're having problems with resetting, having to push your reset button all the time, it's probably because your motor is getting overheated. You may need to blow the motor out. And I thought that packing material, which I thought was lint and everything, was causing drag, which was making the motor run hot, which I wasn't having problems with the reset, but it just seemed like that could possibly cause a problem. But if your motor's overheating, you can blow all this out, which I'm fixing to blow some of mine out. If there's lint packed around, your connectors or something like that, anything that's making you have to push that reset button, it's going to be somewhere in here. So the rest of this is just wound up cord. See, there's some extra cord in there. So like I said, she said that it just didn't seem to be working right. I opened it up, but you see that? That's a lot of dang buildup. And that dust, if it builds up enough, can cause you connector issues and make it where your reset button's having to be pushed a lot. But back to the rivet set. It's a good buy. It's, like I said, you'd be amazed at things you can fix around your house real quick and easy with the rivet set. You can get it in aluminum or steel. Other than that, I don't know. I really don't know anything else to tell you on the power head, but that just gives you kind of an idea, a glimpse of what the inside of them look like. And once I put that power adjustment plastic strip that it literally looks like it's just an added feature just for looks, but what it does is it restricts the airflow, so it creates more of a vacuum here instead of pulling air from the top. So that's what the problem was from the very start. I didn't really look at it that much, but 2 screws hold it on. And yeah, I thought I broke that for sure, but that rivet set did the trick. And this one's a lot older than the first one that we bought. Son of a gun, I put that on backwards. We bought one years ago and ended up selling it. And I stopped by a yard sale one day and this one happened to be sitting there at the yard sale and they wanted $50 for it. So I bought it, and that was probably 10 or 12 years ago. So know, every once in a while I get good deals on something. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while I do. But look, if there's anything else I can do, you know, other things that, you know, you need fixed around the house. I'm a carpenter. I do metal fabrication and stuff like that. So small motors. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I can help people work through to get something fixed. A lot of things I can. I mean, I don't know. I know a lot, but I don't know a lot. You know what I mean? So if there's anything I can do to help out with something for somebody, just let me know. And like I said before, if mine ain't broke, hell, I'll take it apart and we'll learn how it works together and see if we can fix whatever you got. But anyway, y'all take care.